you feel the vibes?
Yo, that intro gets me every single time. GNT right back at it one more time with another one. Hey, look, hold on tight. We got some good stuff to talk about, especially your Phils. NLEs, champs. Let's get it. Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, look, sit back, hang on tight. We have a great episode for y'all, and we can't wait for y'all guys to actually be part of it. And I can't wait for me not to be glitching and stuff like that today. I think I took care of all the problems. Shut up, Tone. And we're going to go and take care of this thing tonight. But without further ado, let me introduce my boys, as always, Tone, the promoter.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, GNT world, man? Thank y'all for coming back out for another episode 61, man. That is my guy, Nate Newton. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it.
Bird gang in the building.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Joel in the building. Let's go.
Your normal crew right back at it one more time. Hey, look, fellas, before we get into anything, I got to ask y'all guys, how y'all guys doing?
I'm wonderful, man. I'm wonderful. I'm sorry, I'm bad. I hit the mute button. I'm wonderful, man. I'm you know what I'm saying, blessed to see another day, man. So just another Wednesday, you know what I mean, with my guys. Had a great day, you know what I'm saying? Went to work, chill with my son. And life is good, man. I'm great. I'm great on the night, man. How about y'all?
I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, just taking care of a few things that I need to take care of, and I mean, behind the scenes, just trying to work some magic. You already know what I do, but yeah, I'm good, bro. I mean, Phil's won, Eagles won. I mean, let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry, too excited, too early. Hey, my IG family, I see y'all. Just Tire Brand in the building. Yes, just Tire Brand in the building. The first lady right back at it. Look, love it. Tory Hill, bro, I see you. Jamaican G, look like he's back in town.
Oh, he back in the States now? He got service, he got Wi-Fi, he got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think he's back under some landlines or something, so I think he's good. D-boy in the house. Appreciate you, bro. More than you know. Absolutely. We'll talk to you very, very soon.
Yes,
looking
sir.
forward to that personal conversation. But hey, our IG family is in the house. Thanks every single one of y'all for tuning in. Hey, look, I'm just grateful, honestly, for being able to talk to y'all, to be honest with you, because like last week, I didn't even know it. I'm talking to y'all and I'm all glitching out and everything. But I didn't know that my body was glitching out on me too at the same time that my sister was glitching out because I'm gonna find out I had COVID and it kind of messed me up as soon as I said shut it down. My body said, "Yep," but that was it.
Yo, so you gave your Wi-Fi COVID, bro? That's why they
had to. Had to. My Wi-Fi signal was like this.
Yeah.
Yo, this boy, yeah, last episode. This boy trying to clone himself back in. Oh my God! Somebody climbed from under a rock because they little Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, first dub. They got that first dub on you. She had to come in. She had to spin the block like, whoa, wait a minute.
She was under that rock for 2 weeks. Everybody do that when they beat the boys. Look, Monarchy talking about he need a time slot if they beat us.
Ew. Yo,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy,
what?
bro. Yo,
He need a time slot. What are you talking about?
yo, if y'all lose to them Giants, bro. Oh man.
If we lose to the Giants,
Ooh.
if we lose to the Giants, I'm flying to Dallas. I'm not even going to incriminate myself and tell you what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be in the air on my way to Dallas if we lose to New York. No way, man.
Oof. Well, we got to pick that game this week towards
Oh
the end.
yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Just want to say that Simply Okoye, I see you. My other podcast, Geeks at the Nerds Table, is online. Thank y'all guys for showing up. Guys always supporting.
That's fine.
And Miriam 89, I see you as well. Good to see you. Good to see every single one of y'all.
Pittsburgh too. Mm-hmm.
Against who though? Look at that. She talking mad trash already, Tone. It's all right.
Woo.
All right, we're gonna get into it. We definitely gonna get into it. Definitely gonna get into it. But first things first, we gotta talk some Phils, man. We gotta talk some Phils. Phils. Finally, they got the NL East championship belt underneath them. Look at Kev on vacation. Boys, what's up? What's up, Kev? How you feeling, bro?
You.
So we got our Phils.
He's going to the Tampa game, ain't he?
That's a good question. I know he's going to Tampa. He's going to Florida.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's going to Tampa, so we'll find that out.
All right.
So give us that answer, Kev. Tell us what's going on. But yeah, let's talk about these Phils, right? First time they won in the NL East since, am I right, 2011?
13 years.
Lucky number 13. Lucky number 13.
And it always looked like this team was destined to be exactly that from the very beginning of this season.
Mm-hmm.
Until they had like that little rough patch, like right.
Yeah, they ran into a brick wall.
I mean, the season's so long though, like in baseball. So it's like you gotta kind of expect it. You just gotta, get out of it quickly. And yeah, he is going to the game. There you go.
That's what's up, bro. Enjoy yourself, seriously.
Right. So I think that's more has to do with it than anything. I mean, for a team to sustain pure dominance for 162 games and then go through the playoff season, that's you asking for a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of things have to go well. The injuries and all those things that factor in. But I mean, after 13 years, they got it done, man. So let's see. Unfinished business.
So think about last year, right? Like, all right, yeah, like Joel said, you start off hot, you know what I mean? You're looking like the most dominant team, in baseball, like the first 40, 50 games of the season. Like, what I mean? Phils was on a hot streak. And then, like you said, we hit that brick wall, you know what I mean? Had a couple losses, ugly joints, you know what I mean? It was like, damn, this team back to, what we was going through, in the postseason last year. You know what I mean? But like you said, you want to hit those, walls and come and have to overcome, adversity. But think about all the teams last year though, who was like good in baseball. What was their record in the playoffs? They was like 1-12. You know what I mean? Like, so just because you got the best record or you got 120 wins and all that cool stuff, yeah, it's good, but you ain't really faced no adversity. And then when you in them playoffs, them red Octobers, you know what I mean? When that madness really, hits you, it's a different ball game. You know what I mean? And then, things start to happen in baseball. You know what I mean? It ain't like basketball or football where, you can collectively really come. You got to hit the ball to score. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? If that ain't happening for you, man, in baseball, you long gone. So, you know what I mean? I like the way the Phils, season went. Like you said, 13 years. We waited, to do this again. So, I mean, hats off to them guys, man. And I'm just ready for a nice little postseason run because I'm trying to host a game somewhere,
Oh, yeah. We're going to get into that one later as well. That's going down. little sneak peek, fast forward, and then we go back. Dimensions. We're going to be in dimensions for the Phils in the playoffs. Stay tuned. Okay, so back to current time. So here's the thing, right? Joel, I was alluding to my daughter giving me a gift for my birthday, right? So of course, Joel being the man that he is, knowing me, as soon as I said, "Yo, my daughter bought me a gift," my eldest daughter, that's out in Colorado, she got me a gift, and the first thing he said was, "Yeah, what gadget was it?" So no, it was no gadgets this time. Usually it's a gadget, but it's not this time. I'm ready for the playoffs. Ready?
Oh, you got the playoff hoodie with the jersey. Woo!
19. Hold on, let me show the patch. Make it right. 1980 throwback Mike Smith, zip up Mitchell and Ness. Ooh, that boy ready. That boy is ready. That boy ready.
You raised it right, man.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
That's fire.
Oh yeah, that thing's sick. Oh yeah. We definitely that definitely gonna have to be on display.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
definitely gonna have to be on display that night. We pull up in that joint.
Yo, she saw the one that because I have the same one except the Pete Rose one. So
Right.
she saw that one and she was like, "Oh, hold on. I know he's going to love that one." He sent it. So, and she sent it. So, baby girl, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. She's probably not even watching. She's probably doing something. She just probably just got home from work. But appreciate you, mama. Appreciate you. So, anyway, I'm ready for the Phils in this playoff run. And I'm not really okay. Every single team that makes it to the championship and loses usually have a bad season, usually the following season. Something usually happens. That seems to be like the ongoing thing for years. That's the reason why, for example, like skipping the football for a second, I'm not all that concerned about what's going to happen with the 49ers. I think something's going to happen with that team, just like it already has been with all the injuries and stuff. Like something always happens to the team that end up losing the championship. Don't know why. So last year when the Phils went to the championship and lost it, it looked like the same thing happened because the team just did not show up in the playoffs. This year seems and feels so much different, and I'm because of that, because this team feels different, and it feels like it's a business mentality with them. As Kev says, it says we have unfinished business this year. They're locked in. I agree with that, Kev, because when they went into their locker room and great having the good old party and everything, it felt like they was just chilling. It felt like they're celebrating and everything, but it wasn't going all crazy like they were a couple years ago. So yeah, it felt like they're kind of locked in.
Yeah, I'll say, man, that they got to be this. This has to be the year where we got to go in with the they locked in mentality because 2 years ago them making it to the World Series and falling short, and then last year making it to the league championship series, falling short. Like this right here, like that's obviously that's a sliding board. You know what I mean? Because you reach that game. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to the game and maybe get to the game. So are we going there? Now it's time. It's time to win it. Like they've been through both sides of losing that world championship and losing that NLCS. So now it's time to, y'all know what y'all got to go through, man. Y'all know the struggles y'all had before. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We face them. We know what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like once this team, you start to see if they ain't hitting, man, you got to switch up the lineup. You got to just do something. You can't keep it the same way. Like it was just a bad look out there. You know what I mean? When they just what nobody was hitting the rock. You know what I mean? So, um, Yeah, this year, like you said, man, it got to be going in the playoffs with the locked-in mentality, man, because they got the skill, they got the veteran leadership, you know what I mean, to do it. You know what I mean? They just gotta, you know what I mean, put that thing into play, and like you said, you got the feeling this year, man, and so do I. So, you know what I mean? Let's not count the chickens before they hatch and all that, but I'm trying to be down Broad Street. You know what I mean?
Right, Larry. I don't know if you want to go over all the comments. I'm seeing them because I'm actually on IG Live as we're on live. But
Hey, I'm gonna enjoy this.
this
You
is
go
a
ahead,
lot.
bro. I like this.
Oh, you like this? All right. So first and foremost, we got Ty actually shouting out that on your birthday, your daughter on National Daughters Day, she gave you a gift. She didn't say all that. I just wanted to spin what she said on the comments, but she says National Daughters Day. Followed by Chill Will saying that it's going to be the Phillies versus the Yankees, and we getting our revenge back. And then we also got G from the Fitness Ethic, where I actually started working out again after a month and a half layoff. So he been kicking my ass all week. But he said they progressively improve each year. So let's see, man. Let's stay healthy. Let's make a push. Let's take care of unfinished business. Go Phillies.
Yo, I like the fact that right now, see, last year at this time when the playoffs was about to approach, it was only a couple of our guys that was actually hitting well. Only a couple. It feels like this year, like the only player that was kind of like in a little bit of a slump was Swarber. But out of nowhere, he's knocked himself right back into like the swing of things, pun intended. You know what I mean? So like Swarber is now swinging the bat well. Castellanos, like he's been on fire almost the whole entire season. We've been waiting for that for the whole entire year, and we've been getting it. Turner has came back, and now he's smacking the ball well. I mean, Real Muto, my man, like every single one of the key guys that you need is hitting the rock right now. And we're not even talking about Harper. If they're winning games and winning games well without having to put the name Harper with all that, when Harper gets on fire, and he always does at this time of the year, when Harper catch fire, it's on. It's just on. I'm just gonna say it's just on. So yeah, people, get ready.
Yeah.
Get ready. We have a fantastic October all lined up. Has it been one of our
Oh
most
man.
after all? Yep. After the All Star break, everyone contributing. So, yep, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, October gonna be crazy, man.
October's going to be
October gonna be crazy for me, man. I'm gonna have to sign up for some like Red Bull, like a sponsorship of Red Bull, bro, because it's about to be crazy.
it's it's going
And
it's going to be crazy for the GNT crew. Period. So, but that's
That's what
different.
I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. And then I got other things obviously going on. You know what I'm saying? The comedy show, we got the podcast link live. Like yo, it's
Yeah, we're gonna
gonna
talk
be
about that.
rocking. It's gonna be rocking and rolling this next month, yo.
and right after all that, 76ers start.
Oh
Yes, sir.
man. Oh
It's gonna
man.
be great.
October, that's what I'm saying.
It's
October
gonna
about
be
to
great.
hold on,
It's gonna be great.
let me do some push-ups, man, because October about to get real. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't
Mm.
lying, bro.
But
So
but that's what we signed up for. So you know what I mean? I'm ready.
say that's the reason why we're GNT Sports Talk, not GNT Football Talk or GNT Baseball Talk or GNT Basketball Talk. No, we're set up for everything. So we're going to be ready for every part of this conversation. So, in other words, no matter what it is, hey, look, y'all guys definitely saw us the whole entire year, no breaks, primarily because the whole entire year, sports is there, man. So, hey, look, there's no breaks for us. Sorry, guys. I'll be on vacation. I'm going on a vacation soon. I know y'all guys are soon too. But other than that, no breaks. Buckle up,
Yeah,
boys.
man.
Want to be crazy. Absolutely. And young ladies. Taya, I see.
Yeah, don't do that, bro. Please. Come on, man. Come
We
on,
don't
man.
get Tone in trouble no more.
Come on, man. Not me, bro. Come on.
It's bad enough he had to fix his alternator. But
No, you think no. You yeah. You gave your alternator COVID that gave your Wi-Fi COVID, and then everything was down. You called Gino, and he came through and fixed that. You came through, you hit Gino up. Gino came
He
through and
came
fixed
through
that
with the
joint.
duct tape.
Yeah.
Did a half-ass job. Like, all right, got you. I got you back up and rolling.
Yo, he got duct tape and aluminum foil, bro. That's you got that joint on a 45-degree angle. He like, yo, don't move it, man. Don't hit it, man. Don't bump into it.
Oh man.
So he about to fix that underneath your carburetor with a hammer and a screwdriver and a cigarette.
Yo, if a janky mechanic ain't got a cigarette, bro, I don't want him working on my car. Yo.
Exactly.
He got the
ain't
cigarette.
official. He ain't official.
Right, the
He's
cigarette.
not official, bro.
The cigarette is because he always like, damn, you know what I mean? Where my smoke? What, you know what I mean?
Bro,
Like, yeah,
real talk.
like,
Yo, my mechanic, no lie, bro. No lie. Will be under the car, working on doing oil change, whatever. He got the cigarette. He will not break the ash and it will not fall. He be all up underneath the car. And I'm like, he think I'm looking at him. I'm like looking at the damn cigarette, seeing if the ash gonna fall. And I'm like, damn, bro, this boy got skills. He really the shit. Yo, he's doing the oil change. He's sitting there with a long ass ash. I'm like, I just want to pluck that shit when he come up. Well, I got good news and bad news for you. I'm like,
right.
Knock that shit off.
You got
cigarette, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like I'll be thinking, I'll be like, yo, how the ash don't fall? Yo, like what?
Bro, it's a straight up balancing act, man. Balancing act.
And talking at the same time, like, yeah, I see there's a lot of little corrosion on the head. I'm like, yo, these boys are talented, man. Cigarette connoisseurs, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah, man. No, but it's the truth, man. The mechanics got it on lock.
As Ty is saying, said Gino's catching strays all catching strays again.
Yo,
yes,
and what's crazy is wild that he catching strays and he's sitting at 3-0 right now. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So he probably like, yeah, I'll be the mechanic. Y'all need me to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm fixing all the anything around Seattle right now.
Yo, Drunk Monk, see you, bro. He said, "What's good, fellas? What's going on, bro? What's going on?" So, hey, look, Phils, congratulations on another fantastic year. But I think that the way that we're saying congratulations is very bah humbug because you're doing something or y'all did something that we already was expecting y'all to do. You know what I mean? We was expecting y'all to go ahead and take over and do what y'all had to do for this season. Now, it's time for y'all to get all healed up and well, and then it's time for the run. There's a reason why it's called Red October. It's because of y'all. So it's time for the red to just start shining like crazy, and we're going to be right along with y'all. So, guys, just hold on tight when it comes to the Phils. It's going down, yo. It's going down. But speaking of going down, it's time to talk some NFL. So
this is Tone's part.
Going down.
Oh man.
Tone. Yeah. Hey, just in case just to put it out there, Tone. I did not give any smoke, any statements, I couldn't because I had COVID. So you was probably running away from me. But besides that,
you seen that text message I sent?
Yeah, absolutely. I literally was a good co-host with you, bro. You know, I knew you was in pain. I knew it was he was bothered. And especially when Joel put out that vid on IG of us saying like, yeah, it's going to be Derrick Henry, and then Derrick Henry see him trucking y'all. I said, oh, I think it's going to be Lamar Jackson. And you see Lamar Jackson run all over the place. Sorry, bro. And
You forgot the spy though. The spy that went viral from the stands, not stopping Lamar Jackson like Tone was talking about. I'm like, the spy was sitting there with that oversized Dallas hat. That man, look, he went viral, bro. That dude looks so sad. I was like, damn, bro.
Yo,
I gotta use this one for the spy.
He had the ghillie hat on. He had the ghillie hat. The ghillie wearing that big ass Eagles hat. That same big dumb ass hat, yo. Like that's y'all stupid, yo. Any team, them y'all are stupid, yo. Like the hell. Yeah, he was distraught. My man was distraught. He was like, oh my God, like, but with yeah, my man, like, yo, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yo, you need to just go home, man.
Bro, he ain't never going to a Dallas game ever again, bro. Yo, he probably burnt the shit out that hat. Like, yo, I do not want this hat ever. This is the hat. The first time you wore the hat. Yes.
No, he's a season ticket holder. He'll be back. I'm sure.
Not with that dumb they gonna recognize him now.
He ain't gonna wear that joint again. He gonna leave that shit at home. Like this dumbass hat. You lost with this shit. I ain't wearing this.
Yo, as soon as I saw that picture of the joint, I sent it to Joel. I was like, yo, look at Tone's cousin. Tone's cousin, look at all that. Oh,
dang. Yeah, my man definitely was sorry.
Yo, they need to put him in the sidelines for getting all this, catching all this heat, bro. They need to give him sideline passes.
He need to be in the room with Jerry.
Wow, Jerry's still gonna think he's the smartest one in the room, so that ain't gonna matter.
All right, so knowing that Derrick Henry wanted to be a Cowboy, and knowing what he did against the Cowboys, and knowing the running backs that you have now, do you wish you had Derrick Henry now?
Listen, I just wish you had a different running back. It ain't even so much even had to be Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody other than what's in the running back room, currently. But Mike Greeny said it the best, man, the other day. I was watching ESPN and, he was just like, you just pretty much see the mismanagement of the team is the reason why, everything is the way it is, right now. He's like, you supposed to handle off-season, issues or contracts or whatever the case may be during the off-season, not 5 minutes before the game start. You know what I mean? And then, then you got one of your key players, not in training camp, not getting in sync, not, being there. And it's showing from the arguing and the, the hissy fits and the, all this and that on the sidelines. It's like it's trickling down into the players the way he managed this team. You know what I mean? Like you waited all this time to give Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb the money that they probably, originally wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you waited all this time for what? Like, what you do that for? Like, what would you have, your top receiver not in training camp for? For what? Just to be talked about? You know what I mean? Just to have your name in the I guess in the media, you know what I'm saying? When it's not football season, you just want to be taught. Like this dude is just like, he ain't thinking, to me, he's not thinking as far as doing something like to better this team. He's just doing things to just have this team stay relevant as far as like just being talked about. Whether it's good, bad, and different, you know what I'm saying? Like long as like they talk about us all week. Like we the only team that lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean, on Sunday. Like, it'll still be talks on Tuesday. Talk about this, on Wednesday. CD, we missed this angle. Like, what? Like, yo, just shit, like, can we get to the next game? But it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, this dude just do stuff to try to just keep the team in the news rather than talk about, like I said, good, bad, and different. It don't matter. He just piss poor managing this team, and you know what I'm saying, and it's showing. It's showing. Like, you gonna tell Dak he needs to get it done with less, right? Well, in these first three games, he's trying to do that, but shit, he ain't got nobody else to throw to but CD. They doubling CD. And where's he going with it? He gets sacked. He running like, what? Come on, he can't do nothing with less because there ain't nothing to throw to. So you gotta like, I don't know, man. Jerry, I don't know if it's definitely obviously like not to mention or anything like that, but like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Trying to run this team. And I heard a soundbite from Marcus Spears. He was like, yo, the last like 6, 7 Super Bowl winners, he was like, tell me which one of those teams won a Super Bowl through the draft. He was like, everybody is free agent, dominating as far as like, revamping a team, putting a team to the next level, getting that player that they probably needed a season ago, going out and addressing those issues. He's like, the Cowboys don't do that. He's like, they just want to think they could just draft the talent and raise them up. And then, then that's why all of a sudden he just give all these guys the money, because he raised them up in the system, and all this and that. But it's just like, nah, bro. That way of like he thinking that this is 88, you know what I'm saying? Like when he traded and got, you know what I mean, the picks for Troy Aikman or not like Mike Worthington and all of them, like, bro, this is not the 80s and the 90s no more as far as how you trying to like conduct a team to win a Super Bowl. It's not like that. Times have changed. And he's boy just still stuck back thinking that that formula that he used back in the day is still working. Like, nah, bro, you gotta catch up. You gotta catch up to the time. Jerry Jones stuck in his ways, and obviously, we can say it till we blue in the face. We definitely know that is the number one reason. You know what I mean, for the demise of this team, and for how long it's been. He just don't know how to manage and don't know how to stay out the way.
Look, I was looking, I was kind of just looking at like the contracts that was signed, right? So Dak Prescott obviously was the last quarterback that was signed. Before him was Joe Burrow. Then Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, Tua, and Jared Goff. Now, we all knew that Dak was going to get paid, right? We all knew
But
that.
wait. Now, in those increments though, did every quarterback did the contract get larger every time somebody signed?
Yep, that's exactly where I was getting at. Exactly what I was getting at. So if that man, we all knew that man was going to get paid this year, or he was just going to let's just leave and be a free agent. So we all knew he was going to sign. Now, we were saying sign him early, so it won't be so gigantic pause of a contract when it comes to him later on, right? So peep this: if they would signed him early in the offseason, around that time, Jared Goff signed for $53 million per year, average per year, $53 million average per year, right? Tua then signed for $53.1 million. Trevor Lawrence, 55 a year. Goes all the way up from there, and now you have Dak that's now making 60 per year. Now, if you had signed him earlier, that would have been $7 million per year saved, right? If you would have signed CD, which we all knew they was going to sign CD, they was not going to let him go. We all knew it. We were just talking trash like, I hope he leaves, but we all knew that he was going to stay. You let all these other wide receivers get paid before him. You could have saved another $5 million per year over CD Lamb. That alone, with Jerry saying, like in the press conference, that yeah, we couldn't afford Derrick Henry, so we couldn't afford him. With $7 million saved from Dak, and another $5 million saved when it comes to CD, just 1 year of savings would have paid for Derrick Henry almost his whole entire time over with Dallas. Just 1 year saving. I'm not talking about multiple years, just 1 year. Because his contract was only like $14-15 million, something like that, for like a couple years, like 2 or 3 years.
I think 16. I think 2 years, 16. Yeah, 8 per.
So just off the jump of saving $12 million off of those two, you would have had Derrick Henry.
Well, to Greeny's point, they should have took care of the off-season work, contracts, business during the off-season. It would have changed.
Good job, Jerry.
It would have changed the narrative, for that running back position. Like you said, you could have saved money, and that's what Greeny said. He was like, then you waited late, and he was like, then you're spending a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and still not really getting better as a team. Like, you just signed the 2 players that you had, but you lost players. It's like you didn't, you didn't revamp the people that you lost. You know what I mean? So you just signed some of the same players that you had. So he was like, if you didn't think you was there last year, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no way that you be coming into this season, feeling as though you're even better or you have more of a shot. You know what I mean? Than you did a season ago. And it's just like, yeah, like I said, this dude just doesn't know how to run a team no more, yo. It's pathetic.
So the statement is, so Parsons will be an Eagle next year.
He's still under contract next year. He's still under contract.
It's more of a Parsons will be an Eagle next year. So it was a question. Eyes open, eyes open. No, they're gonna sign that man. I don't know how though.
Man, he was highly upset on that sideline, man. It's starting and man,
He caught up.
You guys better win on Thursday tomorrow.
He caught up, yo. He's caught up, and he's getting caught up in the media and the hoopla, yo. He's letting people drive him and direct him. He getting caught up. And people telling him not to do his podcast. He's doing a little bit too much, yo. Michael Parsons is good at what he does on the field, but he too much want to be in the camera, yo. Like you know what I mean? Like that's something I peeped about him that I don't particularly like. Like just because even Keyshawn Johnson said it, yo. He's like, you ain't got to always entertain the media, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could just stay in the shower longer. Like, you know what I mean? Take longer getting dressed. Like, you want to come out and say this. He's like, you ain't gotta be no locker room lawyer all the time. Like, yeah, it's good that you want to be the leader, vocal, you know what I'm saying? Call guys out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. But now it's creating this, like they coming at each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like more of it being a leader. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, well, fuck, they cut. I'm like, yo, like, y'all all in disarray. Like it's just, and when it's affected up top, it trickles down, and everybody's just out of, out of whack.
Crap rolls downhill. But with that being said, I mean, it's not the demise yet because it's not over yet. But to see the Cowboys having rifts makes me so happy. It puts joy in my heart. I almost cried when Parson was yelling at Mr. Lawrence. I had to get tissues because it was a beautiful thing. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
You saw Howie with the binoculars. Yeah, he's almost at that point. He's almost at that point.
Absolutely. But another thing that I cried about, good and bad. One, that hit to Smitty, because we got to talk about that, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, the guy got fined today, but still, man.
It wasn't enough. How much did you get fined? Do you know?
$4,200.
$4,200?
Yeah.
Whatever. For spitting on the man?
No, it was for the hit. It was for the hit. The dude that spit on him was somebody different, though.
Oh, that's right. That was 98.
It was two different guys.
Yeah, 97 the one that hit him. 98 is the one that spit on the man.
Right. I don't know if the one for the hit was 4,200. That spitting thing, bro. Like, I don't obviously he didn't know spit on him, but I mean it was for whatever reason they threw the flag. The play got called, whistle dead, and the dude's behind. It wasn't like it was moving forward. That guy to even see if there were ball was moving forward. It was moving backwards towards the line of the scrimmage, and I mean, it's just this is exactly why they be so adamant about a lot of these safety things and stuff like that. But when it happens, it's like, bro, like how you don't throw a flag for that? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I know like that was going to be pro Eagles, so I'm probably a little biased, but I mean that was like clear as day. You know what I mean? Then you got some other like penalties where I feel like they're protecting the quarterback too much, where they'll just like they're like, oh, he put all his weight on him when he landed. Like, bro, like what you want me to like, you know, brace myself on top of him, or like I don't understand what you want to do. You know what I mean? So there's some calls that are questionable, like when it comes to the quarterback, but then calls like that should have clearly been a flag.
Easy. Easy. As Kev says, but if that was Mahomes, 5 flags would have been thrown. Absolutely. It all depends on the player. All depends on the player. But
Right.
I don't
Definitely
care.
the quarterback. The quarterback definitely has the lead way. And I get it. They typically get paid the most. And, think about it. Once they have to go to a backup quarterback or a different alternative, the gameplay goes down. So it's just their way of protecting the brand and the product. You know what I mean? Like if Patrick Mahomes goes down, ratings are going to go down. If that goes down, ratings are going. Hurts goes down, ratings going to go down. So that's the reason why. Don't get it twisted. Is a business. So they're sitting there like, listen,
They gotta
man,
protect the brand.
right?
Yeah.
I want to protect the brand. I'm gonna protect these franchise players. How can we do that? And all right, you know what I mean, bro. Bro. Last week, I haven't heard broadcasters celebrate quarterbacks for sliding. They're like, "Oh my god, that was such a great slide." The young kid knows, like, it was actually the Monday night game with Daniels from Washington.
Mhm.
He's sliding. They're like, "Oh, that's such a great thing." You know what I mean? They're trying to encourage like safety behavior instead of like, let me try to get extra 4 yards. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, they're like, just get past the line, slide, boom, pop up, go right back, call the next play. So there was like literally celebrating it all through the broadcast for the game. But it's just again protecting the brand and that franchise player because they know the ratings go down once these the big A-list superstars end up getting hurt and then they have to resort to the backup.
Yeah, take Miami for instance. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tua didn't slide, what I mean, on that hit that he got from DeMar Hamlin, who got his first interception of his career too. That was a cool moment. I was actually watching the game when that happened. So, but yeah, man, like the quarterback, they're gonna protect them at all costs because, like you said, think about it, yo, you lose your top quarter, your starting quarterback. Normally, the backup quarterback's okay, but he ain't your number one. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna go out there week after week consistently, perform and just be like, oh man, light up the charts. Like you said, like if Dak, Hurts, Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? Like just say all of them got hurt, you know what I'm saying, and was hurt for a significant amount of time for these teams out here. You're like, man, what the hell? The NFL be like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, man, I'm not watching these games. These backup quarterbacks stink. You know what I mean? So yeah, so they gonna protect them. But then at the same time though, you confusing the defense because this is like what do we do out here? You know what I mean? What could, even some of the targeting I think calls that I see I question because if I'm an offensive player, right, and I catch the ball, but I'm bracing myself, I put my head down. And if the defenders come in and tackle, 9 times out of 10, the technique to tackle is sometimes to put your head down. And if y'all hit heads together, I didn't try to crown him. You know what I'm saying? But it was the way that the offensive player is going into me, but they'll call that on the defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, some of these bang bang plays in football, you cannot police, you cannot stop. You know what I mean? Like if a guy's running full blast at a quarterback and he hurry up and throw the ball and he can't stop himself from hitting him. You know what I'm saying? I remember that guy, I forget what team it was. I don't know, it was Cincinnati or Pittsburgh. But the quarterback threw the ball, he held up, and the way he held up and stopped his body, he tore his ACL.
Mm.
So it's like, you know what I mean? You can't stop a locomotive train, on the dime, right? If it's, doing its max speed. So you can't do that with these players, man. But I guess that's just what they try to do to football, man. I guess good luck with that. But But yeah, they're gonna protect that quarterback, no doubt.
Drunken Monk said facts. Tyus said facts. Drunken Monk said, look what happened to Tua. Absolutely. And one big old shout out just in case before we go ahead and continue the conversation. Juan Marrero in the building. What's going on, my friend? What's happening, champ?
What's up, Juan? What it do, boy?
Now back
October
to
12th. October 12th.
And another one. And another one. I say it again. And another one. There we go. another victory in the cards. But the one thing that I do love, because I don't care what nobody say, and I don't care who that was. That could have been, let's say, that could have been CeeDee Lamb. That could have been anyone. Let's say anyone. Jamar Chase. It could have been JJ. It could have been whomever. That hit was dirty. I don't care. And a dirty hit is a dirty hit, and that can be demoralizing to a team. That can be absolutely killer to a team. But the response that they had right afterwards was what I think I needed to see. And that response was our man Saquon Barkley taking that thing to the house the very next play. I think that actually identified exactly what this Philadelphia Eagles team is going to be for the whole entire year. Is no matter what the adversity is, there should be an answer behind it. Now, I know, Tone, you're not going to have an answer to that because obviously you don't want that to be true. But as a fan, that's what I wanted to see. You know, like when adversity like that hits, how is you going to respond? There you go. That's what we got. I'm sure, Tony, you got nothing there. Oh, Kev got some interesting news for us. In other news, Phil's won and the Brewers lost. Phil's officially clinched a first round bye.
Let's go.
Keep it flowing, people. Keep it flowing. Keep it flowing. The game almost killed. Yes. That game almost killed him. I'm with you, Tyre. I'm 100% with you. Drunk Muck is all for it too. Let's effing go. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. IG family, y'all guys never disappoint me. Never disappoint me. I appreciate y'all. Joel, you're supposed to be on your game, bro. You're supposed to be giving me what they're selling. What they're saying.
Now, I'm actually commenting on them as I go through and look at the comments. But I mean, you was talking about the Eagles. I mean, ready to jump into the game calls, the play calls.
Sure.
Since that's been the hot topic, but I mean, look, man. I mean, I'll ask you guys, what's the ending to the to this phrase? Keep it simple.
Stupid.
Okay, so I don't want to call them stupid, but I'm gonna say keep it simple, Nick. Like I really don't understand. Like what happened last week? Like you still sitting here trying to be aggressive when you're playing. You know, essentially in the beginning of the game, you're playing the hottest team that just scored over plus 40 in the first 2 weeks. Your defense is holding their own, and you leave the points before half. You leave the points again during the third quarter. And bro, and if I'm Nick, I will be getting a Saquon Barkley tattoo on me because he literally saved his ass, bro.
Yep.
Like he saved his ass. Like if he didn't break that touchdown run, like bro, and we would have lost that game, dude, it would have been bad. It would have been it's bad now, and we won. So imagine if we didn't pull that game off, like how bad it would have been in the city, you know, right now. Like I mean, just it's just too much mystery behind the team with the coaching, the play calling, and everything that's going on behind the scenes. It's like, bro, like listen, whoever's calling the plays ain't doing a good job. That's it. So I don't know why they don't want to just say what's what as far as who's calling the plays, who's not, because every other damn team doesn't have that as an issue coming up every single week after week. It's like, bro, just say, is he's calling the plays, he's calling plays, you calling the plays, you calling the plays. There's like this big ass mystery, so nobody takes accountability for their actions, and it's becoming a distraction. Just like I feel like Nick is becoming a distraction for the team due to the fact that, to me, he's just trying to prove something of that he's the coach or whatever it is, and you're not going with the logical play with taking points when your defense is playing well, considering that that this team is capable of blowing up. They put up plus 40 every single week, and your team is struggling to score, turning the ball over, and you don't take the points. After it literally bit you in the ass last week, and we lost to Atlanta. So, like, for it to continuously repeat itself, dude, he's just becoming an issue, man. And clearly becoming a distraction. And now you have, after a win, you have everyone trying to defend these things and all that instead of just being transparent about what's going on behind the scenes and who's calling the plays. And you know what I mean? Like, you could still be that coach that supports the teams and telling them, the coaches, and say, look, he called the play, but we all supported it and we move on from there. Instead of this, I called the plays, no, Tone called the plays, call it collaborative. We came to that decision. I over it. Like, come on, bro. Just say what it is. Keep it moving. It won't be a distraction. And you focus on what's the main thing, and it's managing the game to put your team in a position to win. Not try to send a message or, hey, I'm the smartest guy in the room type thing, or this is my team, because that whole stigma's out there where we got Fangio coming in doing the defense, he can't say nothing, and you also got Kellen Moore coming in running the offense, and he has no involvement. So it's like every single game he's trying to put his own stamp or whatever, to be talked about. And, that's Nick's team, but something needs to be done, man, and hopefully we're not in a situation where it's going to cost us a game like it did last week. You know what I mean? So hopefully, Saquon or somebody saves him again. Because if Saquon didn't, oh man, it would have been bad.
Yep, definitely agree. And like me and Joel was texting each other like throughout that whole entire game, and we just was flipping out back and forth, yo. It was like, especially like the fourth down play that happened right before the half, and it's just like, if you would have made it, it was 11 seconds left or something like that. What the hell you going to do with 11 seconds left? You wasn't going to do anything. Take the points, as Tyus said on IG. Take the points. The points is there. Take them. We would went into halftime 3-all, and then we would gotten the ball back. I didn't understand that at all. And you're right. I mean, Saquon saved his daggone like neck last week. He did. Him and Jalen Carter, which is what Kev went ahead and mentioned here. Said player of the game was Jalen Carter for me. He showed up big time, and that's what we want him to be. And I agree. He definitely showed up. Like, he showed that he's supposed to be the most dominant, or one of the most dominant D tackles in the game.
Right. And I know they were trying to control him on the sidelines, but dude, you need that energy player in the sideline, like, turning it up for the team. Like, he was sitting there going back and forth with damn, I forget the defender's name on the Saints. Yeah, from the guy that came from KC. Yeah, so he's getting into it with him, but then he's like, going to the crowd, trying to rile them up. That energy, the team feeds off that. And it's like, why are you like trying to control this dude? Like, I mean, he balled out, man. Finally, it paid off.
We know the reason. We know the reason. We know exactly the reason. Just saying. It happened in Georgia. We get it. So had to calm my man down, because he looked like, no, if you remember, he was telling Math, he was like after the game, like, Relax, bro. Relax. We got this. Like, we're good. We're good. So yeah, that was good. Hey, look, so we talked a lot about about the Eagles because we had to. Go Birds. Talked about the boys because we had to. That was just funny. But was there any surprising games from last week in y'all guys' eyes? Because I have one. And I look right at Tone when I ask this question when it comes to my answer. I explain myself. The Bills beat the Jaguars 47-10. I know you're not a Josh Allen fan at all, Tone. Like, at all. You can't stand the man, kind of. But what he's able to do, what he's been doing without that number one wideout right now has been remarkable. He's been playing top-notch quarterback play like the whole entire season. Granted, it's only 3 games, but he's been like dominant. And the way that he dismantled the Jaguars, that was crazy. Putting up 47, that was nuts. So that was That was like my big surprise. I was not expecting. Like I kind of was aiming for the Bills to win, but I wasn't expecting that type of shellacking. That was crazy. So that was my surprise. And as soon as I saw that score, I thought of you, Tone.
Oh, I appreciate that. But yo, so just to say, I mean, Josh Allen, he does this every year. You know what I mean? Kind of sort of like he'll ball out regular season. But we all know what he needs to do and who his arch nemesis is. And we kind of like his career is kind of being like Peyton Manning as far as like when Tom Brady, owned him. You know what I mean? He couldn't beat him, get over that hump, and he wants to, what I'm saying. But until he beats Mahomie, you know what I mean. Josh gonna be Josh, and the interceptions ain't happened yet, but they spinning the block. Don't worry about that. But no, the game. I would say the game for me that was a surprise, or I guess that I just really watched and was like, damn, okay. It was the Washington Cincinnati joint, man. The boy Jay Daniels, yo, he's gonna be okay, man. Um, young boy, persistent, man. I think he got a good head on his shoulders as far as like football mind. He's going to be a good leader for them dudes, man. He played some good football, man. Monday night, so that was a surprise to me. Getting to see him play.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Joel?
I mean, the Red Rocket is back out of nowhere. He goes down and freaking man, and that's the game to watch this week, man. You got the Red Rocket going up against the Bengals. That's gonna be crazy. But man, the Panthers went. I mean, they played the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. Let me get that right. But I mean, they put up 36. Andy Dalton passed for 319, 3 touchdowns. And man, like we got a game this week. So you got an 0-3 Bengals versus the 1-2. Yeah, 1-2. Man, it's gonna be crazy.
So is Bryce Young that terrible?
Yeah, they benched him.
Well,
They
no,
they
no, I know,
benched him.
no, no, no. I know that, but I'm just saying, like, is he that terrible then? You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Andy Dalton's a veteran. He's been there. He was a starter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure he sees the game or sees, defenses a lot different than Bryce Young does. But they was counting this team out. You know what I'm saying, with Bryce Young as quarterback, saying that they just didn't have anything. You know what I mean? But for Dalton to come in and he was laying dots out that joint, man. I was like, yo. But again, like I said, that could be him just knowing the game. Like I said, being around the game, and Bryce Young just doesn't see it that way right now because they are a totally different team. Well, they look like a totally different team with Andy Dalton at the center. So yeah, Bryce Young got some work to do, man, because that was night and day with that.
Absolutely. And I was hoping it was just like, all right, he just needs to grow more into the game. hate to have like him be be set down already in his only second season. Now it's kind of sad, you know what I mean? It's like because he was such on that high pedestal of like he was that next quarterback, and then this happened. You know what I mean? So, but you're right. I mean, the Panthers look like a team under
And you know
Andy.
what's crazy? I was watching that game, right? And they was really trying. I don't know. It was getting me mad because they was just saying like, one of the throws. I think the throw that he threw to Adam Thielen when he got hurt. The commentator was like, "Oh my God, that's one of the best throws." He said that's the best throw in Carolina in the last 2 seasons.
Ooh.
And I'm like, come on, yo, like, yo. All right, I know Bryce ain't light it up, he ain't do, but he ain't make no pretty passes last year. Like, stop it, man. Like, stop it, yo. Like, I was like, yo, that's crazy. They trying to go and try to drive the narrative that Bryce Young can't play.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He won't get his spot back, or he'll just be a backup forever in this league. I was like, yo, y'all corny for that. The best pass in Carolina in 2 seasons. Shut up.
That's crazy. Look,
Yeah.
we have an Instagram going on again with some great comments. Chill Will, Bryce Young done. This is a shame. Hate to say that. Simply Okoye said Bryce not that bad. I think this guy give him a little bit more time. Ty agreed that was the surprising game for her. She picked the Raiders. Said the shade be real. That was simply Okoye. Joel, you funny, bro.
No, but that's a rumor out there that Maxie took his girl.
Ain't no rumor that happened.
Tyrese Maxey had his girl. They put when he was at the game, they put the screen to him, and they're like, "Oh, some dude made a whole reel out there, John." He was like,
Hold on, wait. Who? So wait, Tyrese Maxey did what?
Took Bryce Young's girl.
Bryce Young girl. Is
Oh,
dating Tyrese
Maxey.
Maxey.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
She
Oh,
said,
so Bryce
"Wanna
saw
be
it.
with a winner." That's what she said.
Damn.
She said that
Hey,
team
listen, man.
they got a chip run. Let me go over there and slide with Maxie.
Yeah,
Nah,
so,
no, man. No way that boy was mad about that, man. These joints go through the industry like it's like crazy, man. Stop. You better not be affected by that, man.
like, hold on. He's no longer starting anymore, but he just signed for $201 million.
Right. Right.
Sorry,
Oh,
Bryce.
it's definitely levels. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? But my man shouldn't be. My man shouldn't be. He'd be back on his feet in no time, man.
I sure hope so.
I don't think he's gonna have a hard time. Let's put it
Right,
that
I'm
way.
talking. Right, that's what I'm saying. In that department, he's fine, man. I don't even worry about that.
I mean, she might have been the one, Tom. You never know. He like, no, I doubt it.
Well, clearly not. If she's dating Maxie now, she wasn't the fucking one.
No, I'm saying the one. You know what I'm talking about. She was the one. Not that one. Oh man. Anyway,
Yeah, you're right. It's always that one. Yeah.
Ty said he out here like Marcus Graham.
Oh man.
All right, what's going on here? Which head coach, in your guys' opinion, is on the hot seat right now? And after week 3?
Honestly, I think
Sirianni, if he lost that game.
Well, no, if let the Red Rocket beat the Bengals this week.
Oh, that's good.
Bro, that team got a lot of problems. The offense looked efficient. They look like they finally started getting themselves together. They start off slow every year. But man, that defense got problems, man. I mean, bro, they didn't have no answers for Washington.
What about y'all old coach, my man in Jacksonville?
Yo, I was kind of thinking that too, bro. Yeah, I mean, if they lose to the Texans, so they get blown out by the Texans, Peterson needs to be looked at. Shame, but
yeah, he might be there. And shit, if we lose to the Giants, they better fire him after the game. Like he shouldn't even fly back with the team.
Right. Now that you bring up the Texans, that was another game that was surprising. The Texans.
Yes.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Well, yo, that's a surprising team actually.
Yep.
Minnesota, because you know what's crazy? Like I don't know. Think about this though. They were supposed to have a rookie quarterback starting, right?
And they
And
get Sam
he tears his meniscus. He's out for the year. So now Darnold, who's around the game, who was around the game before, he's a little veteran. He knows the game.
Mhm.
I don't think they'd be 3-0 with that rookie quarterback starting. Because to me, the way obviously they presented it, I'm thinking that Minnesota was going to struggle now. You know what I mean? Because they had their guy, and you know what I'm saying. But Darnold said, "No, no, no. I know a number 18 is right out there. I'm going to go to the well." You
Yes,
know
sir.
what I'm saying? And then they got Aaron Jones. You know what I'm saying over there. So they I think they're going to be all right. I think they're going to be all right this year.
Right, and it happens every year though. We get like a Joe Flacco off the couch and makes a little run. I think it's the veterans that don't have pressure like they did when they were younger to be that guy. They're coming in unexpected, low expectations, but they know the fundamentals and they know like you said, get the ball to 18 and they just keep it simple and they just run the plays that are called, don't complicate it, no pressure, no expectations, and you get 3-0. You know what I mean? So I think it really happens every year where someone just steps into that role and is like, that savvy veteran. You have Tyrod Taylor that had, a few game stretch. I mean, the guy that was in Arizona, then they traded him to Minnesota. Oh man, what's his name?
Dobbs, you talking
Yeah,
about Josh
Dobbs.
Dobbs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
right.
caught lightning in the bottle, went over there, won games there, came over. They just have lower expectations, but they know the fundamentals and they just execute the game plan. You know what I mean? So, man, that one was a shocker though, because I ain't gonna lie, that messed a lot of my parlays up. I had Houston one.
Yo, you know what messed up a lot of people too? That Rams 49ers game.
well,
Yo, I was
Well,
not
it would
expecting
all no, it would all depend on when you place that bet because they gave out the raw report on the 49ers and nobody was playing. But the way that game went though, the 49ers shouldn't have lost that game. Man.
that. I agree.
Like they were winning that game, they were up that game, they was catching a lot of breaks. But like I picked the Rams just because of everybody who was hurt for the Niners. I'm like, no way they beat them. You know what I'm saying? But they had it. They just lost that joint. You know what I mean? Pretty much at the end.
Mhm. Yeah, I was really surprised because when I was watching kind of like the highlights, as I was watching the other game, it was like 49ers like Ayuk or like Jennings. It was like, yo, he was like literally going off. I was like, yo, okay, the 49ers are going to trash this team. And
And
next thing you know, I'm like, yeah, we have, an awesome speech from head coach of the Rams with their winning comeback. I went, what? What do you mean? Like he won that? Like, yo, I was really surprised by that. Really surprised.
and what is going on with is the curse of man real? Yo? Like because not only is it translating to McCaffrey now that he's out even an extended amount of time now, but that shit has transcended into Ayuk, yo. Like this ball's a straight bum. I'm like, yo, what is going on with these guys, man? And you know what I'm saying? And obviously that translates to me because I drafted these two idiots on my fantasy team. And now they don't want to know how to play football all of a sudden. They bless my team, man. Ah man.
And in one game, Jennings scored more than they'd have in all year
Right,
combined.
right. And then I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Jennings catching all these touchdowns. I'm like, yo, is Ayuk on the field? Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Number 11. Yo, did y'all see the meme where it's him? He's like running on the field, and then like his aura changed into Kadarius Tony. He said that
Oh man,
like
that's
like
some
that
bad.
boy. Yeah, no, that boy stinks, man, this year so far, man.
Wow, that's sad. That's that. And hey, look, is it the curse of the Super Bowl loser? I'm telling you, there's something to it. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. I mean, because no way in the world we as Eagles fans saw what the Eagles did last year. Like, the collapse, like the epic collapse. No one has ever seen a collapse like that from a team that started off 10-1. Like it has something to do with that daggone year after you lose the Super Bowl. I've never seen it except for the Bills. The Bills are the only one that actually was able to do well after that. Go figure.
Hey, yo, is this the contract year for Purdy? Is he up for a
Yes,
contract?
yes, it has to be his contract year. Yeah,
So
it has.
and you know what's gonna suck for him if these dudes be hurt and out and they have a terrible season. Where does he land now to sign a contract? Because he's really gonna have to prove and show his worth right now. With,
Mhm.
with the less talent that he don't have, he ain't got the running back that he's had the whole time. Behind there, his receivers, his star receiver banged up. You got Ayuk, slacking right now. What I mean? It seems like him and Jennings, they caught fire. But Kittle banged up. Like he really gonna have to he can earn his check right now, actually. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't do well as far as record wise, like him performing, you know what I'm saying? That should be what he probably should be focused on. Well, as well as winning too, but what I mean? He got to show people because everybody's saying, oh, you can plug anybody into, Shanahan's system. You know what I'm saying? But if I were him, he should focus on like, no, you can't. Is Brock Purdy, and that's why what I'm saying I should get the money. He probably, I'm sure he's gonna be asking. Now, do he get? Now he's next up. He's next up. He gets 61.
And
Should he or will he? That's the question.
I mean, dude, he did his stats last week was 292, 3 tutties. So I mean,
No
he's
turnovers.
playing well.
No
Uh, I,
turnovers.
I don't see any that's highlighted on the stat sheet, but let me go. I can go in a little more. But
Now that's what I'm saying. If he put these numbers up,
nah,
No
no
no interceptions.
no
no
picks.
picks and no fumbles.
That was last week. I'll check the first 2 weeks, but I mean, he was leading. Remember, we was talking about it because he was talking about a Gino.
Yeah. Gino.
I
Jennings,
think he'll get paid.
175
At
yards.
60, I don't know though. At
Yeah.
61,
Yeah,
ooh.
you're gonna get that 61, bro. You're gonna get
Well,
that 61.
if we'll put it this way, I think I don't know, man.
All right. So look,
I don't
what
think
would be
he's
more?
getting it.
So what?
I was going to say the only reason I would say that he doesn't because it's like that first contract where he knows he's going to be able to bank some more, like later on.
So what they?
Burrow.
You think they give him like the 55 mil? You think he in that range? Like,
Yeah, I
Uh,
say between 50 and 60, but not over. Because they could argue that he's not the best quarterback out there, just like these guys got paid, mind you. Because I feel like that's the
all
leverage.
right. So wait. No,
Everyone they
his
get paid, they're like, all right, yeah, I'm a little better than him, so I get more. You know what I
you know
mean?
what his leverage? You know what his leverage really might fall on though? What other quarterbacks are free agents after this season?
I'll look it up.
If it ain't many quarterbacks sought after, who gonna have to really throw him? You know what I mean? Throwing that bag.
Right, because that's the other part that'll come into play where if he does test the free agent market, like are they going to pay him?
Right. Like
You got some teams that are established, some teams that have young quarterbacks, or a stopgap quarterback.
that's gonna be interesting.
I don't think there's anyone big. Pause.
Whoa.
Oh,
Pause. I said pause.
Oh, where the button at, man?
Relax. I don't think there's anyone else. I think all the major quarterbacks all got paid already.
right.
Everybody else is either rookies or is still on that rookie
Oh,
contract.
they under that contract. Yeah. What about what's up
All
with
right,
Matt
Kev, have a
Stafford?
good night, bro. Kev out
All
for the
What's
right,
up?
night.
okay.
Good night, bro.
What's up with Matt Stafford? What's his contract like? Because they were talking about trading him, right? Where he in, like going to like Miami because they, you know, what I mean, they struggling with quarterbacks or trying to get. But this was when they was talking about, I think, trying to move Bryce Young as well too. But I think it's in Carolina said no, sir.
According to ESPN, Stafford was due a $31 million base salary this season on the 4-year, $160 million deal that he signed with the Rams in 2022. While he has 3 years remaining on the contract, only $15 million of his $27 million salary in 2025 and none of the $26 million in 2026 were guaranteed, a team source told ESPN.
So he'd be cut in 2 years then. He'll get that 26 at that third year, no sir, because that is not guaranteed. Peace out. Damn, so what? Ain't gonna be no high demand for Purdy.
It's not, but also there's also going to be no competition for him.
Yeah, but that's not, well, unless they going off of the contracts that obviously previously was signed, and that's what I'm saying. What tier are they going to put him under or against? Are they, because he's been to the Super Bowl, he's been to NFC Championship games. So where is he getting measured? Pause.
Right, I'm looking at the list now, man. I mean,
Sam
Darnold, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Jacoby Brissett, Tyler.
All backup.
Yeah, everybody's back. You know, Drew Lock, Andy Dalton, Justin Fields, Joe Flacco, Jameis Winston.
Hold up, Justin Fields.
Jones. Next year.
He's still on his rookie deal, I guess too. Yeah.
Remember, first round pick, he got him on to the 5th year.
Yeah, it's literally no competition. So, I mean, if there's like 4 or 5 teams on the market for a quarterback, then it is going to drop the price up. Now he's going to have to get paid over that.
But
60.
obviously, that's not going to be. I don't think that's obviously clearly not going to be the case because you just read off the names who those players going to be. So now, like I said, where do you gauge? Where does Brock Purdy get paid from? Because clearly, if the players
that's what I was saying. The team, like say San Fran doesn't want to pay him since there's no quarterbacks on this list that another team that needs a quarterback would be willing to pay. They might be willing to pay over that 60 if San Fran does it. That's what I was trying to get at. But I know what you're saying. You're saying that San Fran going to be in that position to pay him because they don't have nobody to pay.
Right. Yeah, they ain't gonna let him go. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let him go. I think I would say, you know, because of, you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, where are they going off? Is his agent going off of the last contract that was signed?
Probably have to.
Because my because his agent could be like, my guy's resume is better than that guy's. You know what I'm saying? So what are we talking about here?
Yo, Purdy.
He gonna corner the market for the 61. Yeah, he gonna corner the market for it.
Bro, and the crazy part is Purdy's under contract for next year.
Huh? But he on a rookie deal?
He's still on the rookie deal. It's 2026. He's on the 2026 list.
Oh,
that's crazy. And there's nobody on that list.
What's his salary?
His salary is
what's his salary next year?
Is this his 3rd year?
Yeah. He's getting paid $934,000 for
what, next year? His contract $930?
Let me look at it here. Let me see if I see it.
Yo, why they do that to rookies, yo? Well, no, he actually was the last pick, right? He was the last.
Yeah, he was the last pick.
Yeah, so he lucky. He got Snickers and a Pepsi when he got drafted. Yeah, so yeah. But damn, man, think about that, yo. Think about
he wasn't in that, John.
No, think about being the last draft pick, you know, in the NFL, right? And 4 to 5 years later, you sign, if not the top, but one of the top deals at the position you play. Like you won in life just because of that. Yo. Like you could never ever win a Super Bowl. I'm not saying that he wouldn't want to, but like Dog, I was the last pick. Like everybody passed on me except, all right, let's just go get this guy. And then I play my way into a contract of, like I said, flirting with 57, 58, $60 million that dude's gonna get per year, yo. Like that's a hell of a story, man.
Yo, it's only one other, well, it's a couple other like quarterback stories that will kind of match his. The one I'm thinking of was Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner went undrafted. He's a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? So there's not a whole lot of stories like Purdy's. There's not. So if he continued to go on this route, he may not ever win a ring. The hater in me don't ever want to see him win a ring, especially if he's going to be with the 49ers. So I don't want him with a ring, but he can get that contract. And I can easily see him getting that 61 mil because that's the only thing that's right. Because you're right, Tone, you're 100% right. You look at his resume and what he was able to bring already. Now, granted, as Taya said, he could be just that system quarterback, and it just is what it is. But on the outskirts of all that, just look at his resume and what he did so far. He did more than 75, 80% of those top paid quarterbacks right now. He did way more. Took his team way further than any of those other guys that got paid. And he's the one that's up next.
Yeah, I even went out 2 years, and there's no other quarterback that you would want to, be your franchise quarterback moving forward. Not unless you want to test the draft. You know what I mean? But all the free agents and someone becoming available, no one at his caliber.
Give me the money. Thank you, Simply Okoye. She said facts. She said, just give me the money. Cuban Gooding Jr. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah, that money is all his, bro. He getting that 61 or 60.5. It's gonna be up there. But here's the thing: if they took all that time to pay Ayuk, that money ain't gonna be there. I mean, they're gonna take forever to pay Purdy. I know they're gonna have to.
They don't do that to quarterback. Sometimes they don't do that to quarterback.
No.
Man. They get on the money, man. Look at Daniel Jones got the money. New York was. We ain't gonna talk about them, but like they gave that dude the money like without like hesitant. Like they really just say, "Oh, this is who we invested in. Let's give it to him 1st."
Mm-hmm.
When pretty soon, if he continues to obviously to do what he does, they're going to get rid of him. And then it's just going to be like you lost, you know what I'm saying, something that you could have kept in the backfield for something that you got rid of a couple, years later that's trash and ain't never really been anything. But all right, man, I don't know. But
Yeah, if
that's
I'm Brock
that's the way
Purdy,
football.
if I'm Brock Purdy, he gets paid $934,252. I would need 60,900,000
Yes.
just to end it off at the same mark.
Right,
Like,
right,
that's what it needs to end with. Like, I
right.
need that after the 60. Put that.
Absolutely.
That will work.
Simply Okoye said, they're not Jerry Jones. So there you go. So, hey, look, we've been on here for 1 hour and almost 25 minutes.
Yep, let's pick these
Great
games. I
conversation.
mean,
Yo, IG still up and running too?
Oh yeah, absolutely. IG don't stop anymore.
Let's go. Let's
That
go. They must
that 1
like us.
hour
Okay.
restriction. Yeah, how about it? Either 1 hour restriction, either they passed that and they said, nah, we can keep it moving,
Yeah,
or
because I was on a live last night with Tyre. That joint cut us off at 1 hour and 1 minute. I said, dang, he's out of there.
Yeah, now we've been continuing to roll like hour and a half. I think the last time we was on there, if it was on there for like 2 hours, it was
Right.
really
It still was up. It still was rocking and rolling. Let's go.
it was still rocking.
Let's
I
go.
couldn't check it last time because my John died. So
Whoa.
whoa, come on now. How about my computer system?
that one was a stretch, Tom. That one was a stretch.
Big, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm watching my words very carefully these days, and I know that was wasn't even close. Anyway, so yeah, let's go into those games that we won and lost last week, Joel.
Oh, you want to go over the? I thought we were picking first, but all right, cool.
Oh,
I mean, last week we all picked the Jets. Hold on a second. I'm trying to go back. Man. All right, so we all picked the Jets over the Patriots. Tone picked the Cowboys over Baltimore. We picked Baltimore. So Tone 1-1. We were 2-0. Then we
oh
picked
yeah,
the
forget
Chiefs.
y'all by the way too. Yeah,
Yeah, we all
it
picked the
looked
Chiefs.
like he said Baltimore. Forget
Right.
you.
I mean, I got your pick right. I mean,
You did. Thank you.
and then we all took the Bills. So Tone went 3-1. We went 4. Yeah, we went 4-0 last week.
What other than the we picked what other games we picked?
We picked the Chiefs, Bills,
Oh, okay, Chiefs. Okay,
the Ravens. You
Chiefs
picked
in Atlanta,
Cowboys.
right?
So you went 3-1. We went 4-0.
Boom, boom.
Now, all right. So we
catch
ain't
up.
tally up. We ain't tally up the first 3 weeks.
Now I'll tally it up for next week. But this week we got the game, the Giants versus the Cowboys.
Yeah. What's the Sunday game we doing?
All right, so that's that game. All right. Hold on, we gotta pick the game of the week, 4:00 game. All right, so we got between Patriots, 49ers, Browns versus the Raiders, or the Chiefs versus the Chargers. So I think that's probably the game we should pick.
Dang.
Or all of them is pretty easy, right?
Like, I mean, not so. I ain't gonna say so much pretty easy. Obviously, I think they one sided. You know what I'm saying? But who knows with the way this year has been going? But maybe the most attractive game might be the KC Chargers joint. You know what I mean? As far from that time slot.
Then we
And
got Bills
who's
and Ravens. That's gonna be a good one. Sunday night, Bills and Ravens in Baltimore. And then again, 2 Monday night games. Probably the most attractive one is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Lions.
We
yeah,
have to
yeah,
pick that.
yeah.
Where the
we
hell
have
is Stokes at?
Yeah, that truck must got 20,000 pieces on it. You know what I mean? or Gino still fixing his car. He couldn't make it. He didn't make it to work.
That alternator is still leaking.
No, Gino forgot to put the alternator in his joint when he got there.
He just put AA batteries in that joint.
This is the big 9-volt joint. The flashlight.
9-volt duct tape.
Oh.
All right, so
Will in the building.
who you got? Cowboys or the Giants, Tone?
Come on, man. Dollars, man. Stop playing.
Yo, who you got, Larry?
The hate in me wants to say the Giants, but I have to say Dallas. Okay.
Listen, I would have picked the Giants if they had a good running back, but they don't have no running back at all. Like, that's the problem. All right, so we all got the Cowboys. All right, cool. So the next game was that Chiefs versus Chargers.
And where that game at? Where they playing at?
In San Diego or Los Angeles. I'm sorry.
A family. Here's my question. Where's Herbert's leg?
Herbert's banged up, and somebody else is too.
Oh yeah, I did see. Did he even come back in the game though when he went out? Herbert.
They took him out, and that was it. That was like, we saw
He
enough.
he didn't come back in.
No.
All right. Well, yeah, he banged up. He gonna have a rough week. Right. He had a rough week. So yeah, give me KC.
Yeah, I think everybody's in line with that. All right. I mean, this is where we're gonna create the separation. Bills versus the Raiders.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo. But where's that game being played at?
Baltimore.
Ravens.
Buffalo. I'm going Buffalo.
Don't want to get back.
No, I ain't. No, it ain't the get back. It
I
ain't the
need
get back.
Buffalo to take care of my business.
No, it ain't the get back. It's Buffalo the better team right now. So
I'm going to have to say Buffalo.
All right, hold on. Let me check one thing out.
oh
Yeah, I'm
dang,
going.
he done did it again. His alternator done went out.
Oh, damn, man.
His
2 weeks in a
alternator
row. Now I can't even mess with him. Like, ooh, oh, there he goes.
Okay. Hit the wrong button and bounce me out. Sorry.
Yo,
All right, I'm going Ravens. So I'll
You
take
going Ravens?
Baltimore. We're going Baltimore. We're going Baltimore. Dang. All right.
Yeah, I think
Boom.
they got that momentum. It would have been 0-3. They got that win. All right, cool. All right, the next game was. Let me go back. Game 4.
Seahawks Lions.
Yep, Seahawks Lions.
Where that game
I'm
at?
going in Detroit. I'm going Detroit. Just because I can't wait to. Stokes is going to be.
Yo.
You want to say Seattle?
Yo.
You want to say Seattle?
No, I'm going to say Seattle. Gino gonna be down there fixing alternators, dog. On Monday night.
He got Gino the mechanic.
Yo, I think they shocked the world, bro. I think Seattle go down there and they win, bro.
Jeez. They'd be 4-0.
Seattle.
And we I mean, and then that'll go against, you know what I mean, what we said, him coming back week 9 and maybe 3-6. Yeah, so they got to go on a 6-game losing streak right now.
I think they're going to go in there on the beginning of their losing streak. Right now, I'm picking Detroit. The losing streak begins now. But I tell you this, unfortunately, I was like, why does Metcalf look like Megatron out there right now, man? Like,
oh man, yeah, that dude. And he got burners too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna go get the ball at his highest, point, and then outrun you once you get that joint.
Or run you over.
Yeah, right.
One of them.
Right.
Yo, I still can't believe that both him and AJ went to the same school at the same time and got drafted the same year. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, you got AJ on one side and Metcalf on the other side. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway. What does my IG family say? Y'all got any picks?
Yeah.
Bird J, I see you.
Who?
Bird J.
Bird J.
Uh-huh. I said it right. Try to get me tripped up, though.
No, I ain't trying to get you tripped up.
Just in case, I never, always want to make sure that I catch you right, because, yeah. Yeah, Hera is in the building.
Hey, you guys want to go over a few games that, like, I just looked at something. You got you got that revenge game with Carolina and Cincy with Sam Darnold and the Bengals. Not Sam Darnold, and Andy Dalton. Sam Darnold was over. So Andy Dalton on the Panthers against his former team, the Bengals, and then you also got Aaron Jones going back to play.
To Green Bay.
Yeah.
Damn, Minnesota and Green Bay. Damn, we might have should have picked that game more than the KC.
Y'all want to switch it up?
KC, yo, because that's a division game too.
And the Cowboys game, that's like too easy. Well, I mean, the Giants fans
but I don't know though. I don't know. You're not switching it for the Carolina game. I don't know that game. Carolina and Cincy, you said right?
Cincinnati Bengals, like,
right,
dude,
right.
I mean,
but
they definitely need that one for sure.
They always
you know what I'm saying? They need
right now, though, bro.
Hey, 0-3.
Like the Bengals, like
I'm
trash.
telling you, man, the contract with the wide receiver, and then they lost their running back.
But yeah, you're right. But
Mixon got hurt too.
Yo, Jamar been balling though.
Yeah, he has, but
Well, this game, he had the the
he had the two
breakout.
tutties, right? Then he had two tutties, right?
Easy.
He had two tutties.
That's what I'm saying. The offense played good. It was just more so the defense. They couldn't contain the young boy. He was running all over them. I was like, damn, this boy looking all right.
Yeah.
Looking like it's going to be the Eagles, Redskins, Dallas, Giants. Look at Tony. You're like, no, I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
you were just praising him.
definitely-
Young boy, look good. Young boy got it.
yeah. What that
He's
mean
at the
though?
top.
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying.
got it. He got it, but what that
You guys
mean?
going to finish third in the division.
No, sir. The division's still wide open too. So you know what I mean?
Jeez, the power rankings got the Dallas Cowboys in the teens, early 20s.
Right. Which is fine.
The Redskins are power rankings ahead of you.
And like I said, that's why I'm still fine with the rest of the NFC. Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody in the NFC East. You know what I mean? It scares me. You know what I mean? So that's the division we play in. So.
Real quick, Paul, in the conversation we have Yahira that says, love the GNT autism hoodie.
Oh, yes. It's for my young boy, man. Let's go. My son.
You have Burjay said, you said it right, fam. I appreciate you, bro. And also said that Bengals always start slow. I agree. But they started like slow.
Right. But just like Tone said, they started slow. Then they were playing around with the contracts and they lost their star running back. So, you didn't know if Chase was going to be your running back or what's his name that they got from he was with the Colts. Then he was with who he was with last year. He was out on the West Coast, I believe. The other running back.
Zach Moss?
Zach Moss, yeah. Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like they didn't know who was going to be their running back. And then, I mean, they plus on top of that, your team's traditionally slow starters. So, I mean,
what's up with that? Yeah, what's up with that? Why they ain't never fixed that issue? If we know, and you know what I'm saying, I'll see the people watching know that they start off slow. How don't Cincinnati know that? Like, why? Like, what's going on to make y'all start, seasons off slow? You know what I mean? But it's normally they get it together that third week. You know what I mean? This time it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this game against Carolina is everything for them. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that they planned them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a team that's just as bad, I guess you could say. But man, if Andy Dalton could go get through a week of practice and go out there and do what he did, a repeat performance on Sunday, Bengals in trouble.
Especially,
man, listen, if there's any time that the Carolina Panthers fans are going to be fired up, they just went from 0-2 benching their rookie quarterback that they were like completely dissatisfied with. Andy Dalton goes away, gets that win, and now the team's coming back home, and they happen to be facing the Bengals, Andy Dalton's former team. That stadium's gonna be crazy, man.
Rocking and rolling, yeah.
Right.
And the spread is only -3.5, so that's in the favor of the Bengals. But still, that's close, man.
Very close, actually. Very close. So they're saying that they're gonna win by less than a touchdown, basically, because you always get 3 points for being the home team. So we'll see. We'll see. So, and anything else y'all want to go ahead and say on the show before we go ahead and go 1 hour 40 minutes. 1 hour 40 minutes. Look, everyone that's still checked in right now, just know that we appreciate y'all so much. So much. Y'all guys do not understand how much we appreciate our IG family, YouTube family. We definitely appreciate y'all so much. And like I know we have a lot of our guys that end up watching the show later on as well, because a lot of people got to go to bed at a certain time. But the ones that's still up and rocking with us right now, we appreciate them so much. Seriously.
You talking about going to bed? I gotta go to bed, man. You talking about? Talking about them? What about me? Yeah, I like to go to sleep too, bro. I know the people gotta go to sleep. I know they gotta go to sleep. I like to go to sleep too. My God.
So what tone is? Lose your sleep and watch GNT Sportstalk every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Ring it
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Make sure you get them 8 hours, man. Make sure you get them 8 hours of sleep, man.
Yeah, they ain't happening for us though. But it's all
No,
good.
right, not at all, man.
All right, let's get ready to shut this thing down. Once again, we appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. As always, what would this show be like without y'all guys in attendance? We have no idea. So, look, we appreciate y'all once again. Always appreciate y'all guys and y'all attendance. Y'all just being here with us, rocking with us, having a good old time with us. But hey, let's go ahead and get ready to shut this thing down. Joel, you got for people.
So yeah, we are back inside the dimensions. Your John's versus Eagles. We will be in the building. We are planning everything this week, finalizing everything. We'll bring you guys the information as we get it. Next Wednesday we'll announce a few things and so on and so forth, leading up to the event. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, Bird Gang checking out.
Yo. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of GNT Sports Talk, episode 61. You know what I mean? Like to piggyback off of what Joel said, man, October gonna be a month. And that weekend is gonna be a month for your boy too. Because before the 20th, October 18th is the third Friday of the month. You know what we got going on down at the Heroes Mark Enterprises that's down in Manio. It's called Laugh the Pain Away. You know what I mean? A poetically infused comedy show that I do, like I said, every third Friday of the month. Follow me on Instagram at Tone the Promoter. You know what I mean? Where you got to get the tickets in my bio. Right now, they on sale. Right now, this week for $15, y'all. So, like I said, follow me, Tone the Promoter. Hit the link in the bio. Get them tickets to a bomb show. Free wine. You know what I mean? The poets, comedians that come down there, dope show. People who watch this, this podcast right now can attest to that. It's been a few people that's been there. Fire, you know what I'm saying? Please pop out and support your boy. Then on the next day, that's Saturday, October 19th. You know what I'm saying? It's a panel that I'm on, Podcast Link Live Show, Hip Hop Edition at Crush Lounge, October 19th. Doors open up at 4:30. Event starts from 5, it ends at 8. You know what I mean? Pop out, you know what I mean? Come in, we're going to talk about, you know what I mean, where you got in the hip hop at. What inspires you to hip hop? Who's your favorite rapper? You know what I mean? How did you, grow up on hip hop, or just your thoughts on hip hop? You know what I mean, as well. And just like Joel said, October 20th. You know what I mean? It's going to be part 2 at Dimensions. Like you said, Eagles, Giants. Everybody pop out. If y'all thought part 1 was a movie, the sequel going to be even crazy. So, like, you know what I mean? Pop out, follow the movement, keep supporting GNT Sports Talk. You know what I mean? We appreciate all the support. Continue to love, man. Let's get it, y'all. Signing out, the promoter. Let's get it.
What a busy weekend you're going to have, bro. That thing going to be crazy. Yo, crazy weekend for you. But nonetheless, it's going to be a great weekend for you. And when it comes to content, when it comes to just being able to just show your face out there amongst the people. So, just in case. Much love right back at you, my dear. Seriously, much love right back at you. Always good to see your face and your typing voice in the system. D-Boy, my man. Says, I'm in Miami on the 20th.
Man, yeah, Miami on the 20th.
That's all right.
That sounds like a move.
That's...
All right, so we moving the show down to Miami on the 20th.
Yeah, right. That would be the move.
Yeah, right. Oh,
I'd
man.
definitely be. Got to, bro. The next one after that one is going to be the one.
That's the Cowboys night.
The Cowboy game. That's
one coming up.
the one. And yeah, you got to show up for that one, bro. That's going to be an absolute movie. But yeah,
Look, we got another birthday on the 20th on the comments too. She said
On
she'll be
October
there.
20th? October 20th?
Yep.
Who birthday?
Yep.
Who?
Yahira.
Who?
Yahira. Legacy
Oh,
Yahira. Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted him to say it this time to make sure. Yeah. How does it feel, Joel?
He butchered. Oh, he butchered that, John.
No. You got
I said Yahira. I know it's a female. I didn't. like Larry.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Well,
she put it's the 24th. Okay.
it's the 24th, but she okay.
That
So pop
weekend.
out. We have
Right.
all right. We have a birthday shot then on the 20th.
Oh, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. We'll definitely highlight you. Show up there. We'll highlight you for sure.
For sure.
Birthday girl in the building. Hey, look, every single one of y'all guys, thank y'all so much for everything. Thank y'all so much for being here with us. If there's anything that you guys may want to add to the show, any more other games that you may want to go and talk about, you know what? We even want to go and put out some more stuff when it comes to surveys and stuff like that out there on the page as well, just so we can get more things out to y'all guys, so y'all guys have a bigger voice. But hey, as long as we're live and the comments are up, y'all guys are part of the show as well. So continue to go ahead and do that. But if there's anything else y'all guys may want to go ahead and see from us, or just to check out, like, hey, look, are y'all going to be at so-and-so? You know, these boys be out, man, seriously. So you never know. We may actually be there. So just go ahead and put those things in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe as always to the channel. Follow us on Instagram. Hey, do all those things, and we'll be right along with you. We appreciate y'all guys being on the ride as always. And before we go ahead and officially check out, the last thing you're going to see is going to be what happened the last time we was at Dimensions. We're going to close out with that. Until then, people, we out.
Back, baby. GNT Sports.